So this is a special weekend because it's Mother's Day tomorrow. And I just thought it was really apt for us to do a meditation on the theme of the mother, the beloved mother. The beloved mother is a very beautiful archetype. An archetype from Jungian psychology is a universal part of our psyche that already exists. And in this day and age that we live in, which is so fast paced, which is so focused on success, improvement, getting better, uh, fixing ourselves, solving things, we're pushed all the time. We're so busy all the time. We're pushing ourselves. We're trying to achieve things in the age of instant gratification. Very important also for us to connect to a nurturing space. And sometimes, many of us, I think the human deepest longing for most of us is the longing for love, and it's the longing for unconditional love and unconditional acceptance and unconditional tenderness. And that is the love from the beloved mother archetype. Some of us have been blessed to have this in our lives. Some of us maybe have not had moms who sort of embodied this. But there is a way for us to connect with this beautiful energy and to connect with this loving, tender part, which really exists within all of us. And that's what the practices today are going to focus on. So I'm following from the same theme throughout the lockdown, and that's the theme of compassion. And today we're going to evoke that deep spirit of the beloved mother, which really is the great embodiment of compassion and the great embodiment of love. So please begin by just making yourself really comfortable. Lie down. You can put a pillow under your neck. You can take a pillow out and just lie down flat on the mat or the bed. Take a moment to just really unburden your body and really relax. Get comfortable. For those of you who have just signed in, we're about to start with the lying down practice. So please make yourself comfortable by lying down wherever you are. Just ensure that my voice is audible. Okay, so let's begin. Please enjoy the sound of this very beautiful bell, which is an invitation to you to arrive to yourself. Just like every Saturday, just before we start our meditation, there's an azan call, which I can hear from the mosque close by, which is so auspicious. So it's the call and an invitation for you to arrive into your sacred being, into your temple, into your church within you. Enjoy this sound and this beautiful invitation. Please take a moment to adjust your posture, to make all the necessary adjustments to make yourself more comfortable. Let your body be at ease. Let's begin by hearing a very beautiful poem which will set the tone of the practices today. Dear one, relax now into my embrace. Let my peaceful darkness envelop you in its silken comforter, inviting you to let go of all your burdens. Surrender and sink into my infinite ocean of love, my liquid, warm buoyancy. In my eyes, you are perfect. In my heart, you are enough just as you are. Turn down and into the exquisite vessel of your being, and there you will find me, present in every cell of your body. Feel how your suffering and your longing is welcome here in my fertile womb. Let the cycles of the moon guide you home to my heart. Rest into a natural, great peace in the transforming chalice of my yin heart. Please feel the support of our beloved Mother Earth. Wherever you are lying down, you can feel that connection through the surface. If you're on the ground, you can feel it directly. If you're on a bed, you can feel that solid connection because the bed is also connected to earth. So take a moment to allow your whole body to really sink into the earth, feeling the connection to the solidity of Mother Earth and welcoming the support Mother Earth offers you. You can feel it underneath your back, underneath your thighs, your legs, wherever your body makes contact with the earth. Mother Earth has tremendous capacity to take in anything, to hold you, to embrace you. So please allow the whole body to just simply melt into the ground and melt into the embrace of Mother Earth. Surrender all your burdens, all your heaviness, all your tiredness, all your angst, all your feelings, all your suffering. Please surrender. Just like ice melts into water, let all the parts of your body that are tensed and tight melt into the earth. Surrender all your tightness, loosen all your muscles. And as I said, the earth has great capacity to just take it in, to recycle all the energy that comes in. So let's start by scanning the body part by part. Just relax, let go of tension, soothe every part of your body. Begin today with your feet. Relaxing your toes, soles of your feet, your ankles. Letting go any tension that's there in this part of the body, send it down to the earth. Just release it. Any negative energy, just release it. Relaxing your calves, your knees, and if there's a lot of tension, you can just stretch them out and hold the tension for about a few seconds and release. So breathing in, you can stretch, point your toes, inhabit the tension, and exhale, release. As we pay attention to the body, we realize how much of our stress and how much of our burdens have landed into the body. So this is your time to deeply care for the body. Sensing both thighs, you can simply relax it through attention, or you could also simply just tighten the muscles of the thighs. Breathing in, tightening, exhaling, releasing. And let's do this with both legs at the same time. Stretching both legs out, tightening the muscles. Breathing in, really tightening it, making them really hard. And exhale and release. Relax. Letting all the tension in both the legs slip down into the earth. The mother is holding you with lots of love, and she's here to support you. Sensing your pelvic girdle, your hips, your glutes. You can simply relax it by paying attention and soothing the muscles, or you can tighten the muscles on an inhale and exhale, you release. Really, the theme of our session is to nourish every part of us. Relaxing your belly, your chest, your body tirelessly works for you, so dedicated to helping you live. So it's really, really helpful to just nourish it. And by allowing it to rest deeply, you allow it to restore its function. Notice how your entire back makes contact with whatever you're lying down on. Taking a lovely, nice in breath into the back. And as you exhale, release all your stress from the back into the ground. We hold a lot of tension in our back. Consciously relaxing and soothing every inch of the back. Just let it melt into the ground. Really just become so loose that you completely surrender to the earth. Relaxing both shoulders. Releasing the neck, any tension. The neck is where we hold a lot of our fears and anxieties, especially during this time of the lockdown. Both hands, tightening them for a few seconds on an inhale and exhale, release. Noticing any parts of your upper torso that are still tense, allowing them to relax. Simply breathing into the parts that are painful or too tight. Relaxing your facial muscles. Here you can just be yourself. You don't have to put on a show or pretend for anyone. This is your loving space to just be yourself. Relax every cell in your face, your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth. Relax your jaws. And if there's a lot of tension, a lot of energy in the face that you can sense, just squeeze your facial muscles on an in breath, breathing in, tightening your facial muscles, and exhale, release. In this way, you can become more familiar with how tension and relaxation feels in the body. And you'll be able to detect tension as soon as it turns up in your body. You will be able to help yourself relax instantly. This is a way of deeply loving and nourishing your body. Relaxing your entire scalp, your head. And please just reflect and notice, how does it feel to just allow my body to rest? What is my relationship to my body? Am I always pushing it, making it do? Or do I also allow it periods of deep rest like this? And please notice what it feels like to just rest. And our theme today is nourish and nurture. Resting in the arms of your own inner mother, allowing yourself to rest, to just collapse. And if you find it hard to relax, that is also okay. Just simply observe the resistance to relax. Everything is welcome, even the ability to be unable to rest. Please be easy on yourself. There's no right and wrong in the practice. As long as you can meet anything that arises in the practice with kindness. That's all. Notice any part of the body that is calling out to you. that needs a little bit of attention to rest or relax. Simply breathe into those parts. And on the exhale, release. Sometimes these could be emotions or just physical tightness. Let go of any residual tension. Please notice how you're breathing. Take your full attention now to the breath. And as you breathe, please feel how life is supporting you, how life is nourishing you. So you can never be alone. With every breath, life is with you. Life is loving you. You're going to enjoy a few deep breaths to help you rest more deeply, to help you feel more nourished. So take a nice deep breath now, breathing in all the way into your feet. And exhale and release any negative energy through your mouth. One more time, breathing in deeply from the nose all the way to the toes, breathing in fresh energy into the circuit. And as you exhale, release any negative energy. Relaxing more deeply. The next two breaths, we're going to breathe into your fingertips. Take a nice deep breath into your fingertips and release and exhale through the mouth. One more time, breathing in fresh, beautiful energy. And releasing any tension. The next two breaths, we're going to breathe into the brain, where a lot of energy is stored. Take a nice deep breath into your head and let go of all your stress. On the exhale, slowly breathing out. Breathing in deeply into your head and exhale, release. And allow the breath to resume its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel after paying attention to yourself in this deep way. Paying attention is loving oneself. Just like when you meet your dear and near ones and you really listen to them when they talk. You look at them when they smile, and when you look into their eyes, you can really see everything that's there in their psyche, what's hurting them, what's making them happy. And through this beautiful act of paying attention, we love them deeply. And that's what you've done to yourself so far. Just offering yourself attention and love. Giving yourself permission to just rest. And when you rest your body like this, it can restore, can create a lot of ease. A relaxed body leads to a relaxed mind. I'll be silent for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds to a minute. Simply enjoy this feeling of giving yourself permission to rest. Ask yourself and reflect, is there something that you can let go of more deeply? What am I holding on to that's hurting me? And what can I let go of that can help me relax more deeply in my life? What am I holding on to that's burdening me? And we're going to experiment with some self touch now. that can help you invoke the spirit of the inner mother more deeply. Some of you might be trying this for the first time, so it may feel awkward and strange, and that's absolutely normal. Some of you may be familiar with it, or you may take to it with lots of grace. All experiences are welcome. This is to help you very deeply to soothe yourself, to nourish yourself. Self-touch has been proved to scientifically release oxytocin. It can reduce overwhelms. It can soothe any difficult emotions. It can bring a lot of ease to your nervous system, to your body and your mind. So begin by taking your hands and just simply stroking your head, stroking your hair, stroking your forehead very gently. Just like how you would pet a little puppy or a kitten. And take a moment to just enjoy this loving act. Just petting your head, stroking your hair, caressing your forehead. Very gently, very tenderly. And noticing if there's some resistance to receiving this kind of deep self-nurture and deep self-love. And just simply allowing it in a little bit. Taking your palm, right or left, and just resting it on your forehead gently. Noticing how that feels like. Sometimes when the mind is overworked, just resting our hand on the forehead can be so soothing. So nourishing. For the next 30 seconds, take both hands and place them over your eyes, soothing your eyes, relaxing your eyes. Taking both hands and resting it on your heart. And if you feel like you can just rest one hand or both hands, notice what that feels like. Sometimes when there's a lot of overwhelming emotions, we can just simply place our hands on our hearts. It's a way of saying, I'm here for you, I'm here to take care of you now. I'm here for you unconditionally to support you and soothe you and not fix you. And see what it likes to say. It's like to just say this to yourself, I'm here for you. I'm here to take care of you now. I'm here to support you and nurture you. Placing your hands on any part of the body that needs support. Just notice if you're feeling overwhelming in emotions in any part of the body, you can simply place your hands. Gently caressing that part or just simply placing your hands on that part can be so soothing. In fact, we use this a lot in trauma treatment and therapy. It's a very, very wonderful method to cope with your emotions when they're intolerable. Instead of running helter-skelter, trying to find distractions, we can just simply do this and it can bring about so much of ease. So notice any part of your body that wants some kind of tender touch or simply wants some support. The next 1 minute, place your hands there. Notice what it feels like to receive compassionate touch and kind touch from yourself. This is the part of you that's the beloved mother, that has the ability to soothe, love, accept, care for all that hurts, all that needs attention, all that needs unburdening. We often never meet our bodies like this. In fact, we are just the opposite. We criticize, we push. We feel so unhappy when we look at it in the mirror. We're always trying to improve it. But here we're just learning how to meet it with that soft quality of nurturance and tenderness. Notice how that felt for you. Was it hard? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Did it feel nice? Was it soothing? And please now, slowly, don't get up straight. We're going to get into a sitting practice towards the last part. Just simply roll over to one side, maybe your right side, and stay there. Don't get up in one shot. And very slowly come into sitting meditative posture, keeping your eyes closed, sitting up. And this part of yourself that we were trying to evoke, the inner mother or the beloved mother, please see if there's an image that comes to your mind that represents this part of yourself. And for all of us, it's going to be a different image. So see what image, what form comes to mind that represents the part of yourself which is the beloved mother, which some of you may be very, very in touch with. Some of you may be so disconnected with this part. And the intention of the practice was to connect you with your own inner mother. So please see whatever image comes to you. And visualize that you're facing this part of yourself, which is your inner mother, this image, this visual. And please bow down to it, offering it gratitude. Just thanking this part of yourself for being present throughout the practice. And please see if this part of yourself, this image that's formed, has a message for you or a blessing for you. What is this part of yourself wanting to communicate to you? What is this part of yourself wanting to bless you with? And please allow yourself to receive that message or to receive that blessing. And may this part of you open up your heart a little bit more to yourself as we offer ourselves loving kindness in the last part of our practice. Just saying these words, may I be well, May I be peaceful. May I be free from any agony and pain. May I give myself permission to rest. May I love and accept parts of myself that are so hard to love, so hard to accept. May I forgive myself for my misdeeds. May I be free from anxiety and stress. May I be safe. May I be healthy. And please bless all the parts of yourself that really need it right now. The parts of yourself that hurt, the parts of yourself that you really dislike. They need your love and attention. Please bless all the troubles in your life, all the difficulties you have. Offer it lots of loving blessings, lots of love. Soak it all in love. And surrender it all to this part of you that's the beloved mother. All your confessions, all your problems, all your difficulties. Soak it in unconditional love. And if we can meet ourselves in the dark places of our psyche with love, then our heart opens up more and we can radiate infinite love to everyone, to all beings. So, in the last 1 minute, please radiate infinite blessings to whoever comes to your mind. Or simply radiating 360 degrees through every cell of your body, far and wide in this universe. Send out a beautiful, loving light. May all beings be blessed with happiness. May all beings be blessed with safety. May all beings be free from any stress, any anxiety, any suffering. May all beings be filled with love. Sending a burst of blessings to everyone on this call, to the group we've practiced so lovingly with. May you all be filled with unconditional love, unconditional tenderness, unconditional grace, and infinite blessings. Please offer yourself gratitude for taking time to practice. Just feeling a sense of gratitude to have this opportunity to practice together during the lockdown. So many of us here together from different parts of the world and in India. Offering thanks to Tangerine Studio, to Murray Jean, to Nikita for bringing all of us together. And even though the practice has ended, the beloved mother always rests in your heart. You have access anytime, anytime you're struggling, anytime you're tired, anytime you're in pain, anytime you need encouragement. This is your resource, which is always with you. So please always remember that. It can be so helpful. Enjoy 3 deep breaths. And please join your palms. Just offering gratitude once more. You know, if the only prayer we said our whole life was thank you, that'd be enough. To anybody you want to say thank you to, any being, any God, any person. And rub your palms together, make them nice, hot, and on your eyes or any part of the body that might need love. Give yourself a nice hug. Hug yourself. And as we end, I'm going to invite Aditi, my dear angel, our dear angel, to read a passage. She always finds such beautiful passages. I have no idea what she's going to read, but it's always so in sync with what we practice. Aditi, where are you? Please share your passage for today. And you can all put your videos on so we can see you. If you're awake. I want to see if my mother has fallen off to sleep or is she awake. Aditi, I'm sorry. Yeah. I had muted everyone, so yeah. I can allow participants to unmute themselves. Hi, Aditi, please share.
Hi. Hi. Okay, so this is again from a book by Rachel Remen called Kitchen Table Wisdom. And it's a sort of a longish story, so I'll just read a few paras of it, not all of it. The life in us is diminished by judgment far more frequently than by disease. Our own self-judgment or the judgment of other people can stifle our life force, its spontaneity and natural expression. Unfortunately, judgment is commonplace. It is as rare to find someone who loves us as we are as it is to find someone who loves themselves whole. Parts of ourselves, which we may have hidden all our lives out of shame, are often the source of our healing. We have all been taught that certain of our ways don't fit into the common viewpoint and values of the society or the family into which we have been born. Every culture, every family has its shadow. When we are told that big boys don't cry and ladies never disagree with anyone, we learn to avoid judgment by disowning our feelings and our perspectives. We make ourselves less whole. It is only human to trade wholeness for approval. Yet, parts we disown are not lost, they are just forgotten. We can remember our wholeness at any time. In hiding it, we have kept it safe. One of the most dramatic manifestations One of the most dramatic manifestations of the life force is seen in the plant kingdom. When times are harsh and what is needed to bloom cannot be found, certain plants become spores. These plants dampen down and wall off their life force in order to survive. It is an effective strategy. Spores found in mummies, spores thousands of years old, have unfolded into plants when given the opportunity to nurture. When no one listens, children form spores in an environment hostile to their uniqueness when they are judged, criticized, and reshaped through approval into what is wanted rather than supported and allowed to develop naturally into who they are. Children wall the unloved parts of themselves away. People may become spores young and stay that way throughout most of their lives. But a spore is a survival strategy, not a way of life. Spores do not grow, they endure. What you needed to do to survive may be very different from what you need to do to live. Plant spores are opportunists. The life force waits in them, scanning the environment, looking for the first opportunity to bloom. But people may forget that becoming a spore is only a temporary strategy. Few check the environment as plant spores do to see if conditions have changed. And they can find what they need to bloom and reclaim their wholeness. Many of us still hide the parts of ourselves that were unacceptable to our parents and teachers, although our parents are long gone and their world with them. In the world of my childhood, boys never cried. Those that did were sissies. Of course, girls were supposed to be sissies. The world we live in now offers far greater opportunities for expression, but we may still live in it as if it were the hostile terrain of our childhood. The saddest part is that we may have forgotten what it is like to be whole, what it is like to feel and to cry, what it is like to take initiative and have a viewpoint. Reclaiming ourselves usually means coming to recognize and accept that we have in us both sides of everything. We are capable of fear and courage, generosity and selfishness, vulnerability and strength. These things do not cancel each other out, but offer us a full range of power and response to life. Life is as complex as we are. Sometimes our vulnerability is our strength, and our fear develops our courage, and our woundedness is the road to our integrity. Then the author says, Sri Nisargadatta, who is one of my favorite all-time teachers, writes, all you need is already within you. Only you must approach yourself with reverence and love. Self-condemnation and self-distrust are grievous errors. Your constant flight from pain and search for pleasure is a sign of the love you bear for yourself. All I plead with you is this: make love of yourself perfect. Deny yourself nothing. Give yourself infinity and eternity and discover that you do not need them. You are beyond. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. There's so much in that, so much of goodness. Yeah. I really like so many things resonated, especially the part of just being whole. And, all of us sometimes we just want to be a particular person because of conditioning or the way society expects us to be. And then we cut off all the other parts of ourselves. So it's very important to embrace everything, like the darkness, the light, different parts of ourselves, and offer it so much love, and then we can be whole and complete. That was very beautiful, Aditi. Thank you. Share it because I'm sure everyone's going to ask me for it afterwards.
I will, definitely. Thanks.
So thank you everyone for attending, and I have another session on Monday with Dharma Rain, and you can get the link from online or you can message us for the link, and that's going to be a Buddhist practice of compassion. So you're welcome to join us on Monday at 7. Yogi wants to sing a song for us as we end, like he normally does. So, yeah.
So it's a dedication. You can hear me?
Yes, you can hear you.
It's a dedication to Ma Sarda, Saraswati Mata. He Sarde Ma, Sarde Ma, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, सार दे माँ, सार दे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, तू स्वर की देवी ये संगीत तुझसे हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे, मन से हमारे मिटा दे अंधेरे, हमको उजालों का संसार दे माँ, इशार दे माँ, इशार दे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ. Thank you.
Thank you for always ending. Yeah, it's such a beautiful, relevant kind of song or hymn. Yeah. So thank you so much, and I am going to upload the session of you on YouTube. So if you really would like to, access these meditations, I'm just putting them on YouTube, so you can always go back there anytime you want. You'll find the channel as Michelle P. Pereira. You can do it there. So thank you very much, and please always know that the mother within is always there to love you and to care for you, and you're never alone. Bye. Have a good weekend, and see some of you on Monday evening at 7. Bye. 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 Bye.
Om Shri Krishnaya Namah.
Yeah, nice t-shirt. Nice t-shirt.
Krishnaya
Lovely.
Namah.
Lovely,
Thank
lovely.
you.
Thank you. Bye. How are you, Amita? Can't hear you. Can't.
Yeah, sorry.
How are things? Are you in Bangalore now?
I'm in Kerala.